Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. And as you saw there, a little preview image of what we're going to be playing today. Of course, you guys can tell by the title and thumbnail. We're on the 360, well, the reverse compatibility through the Xbox One. I'm playing for Xbox Series X, of course. We're playing some MW3 here in 2023, and the reason for that is, one, I want to see if this has been fixed, because we played Black Ops 1 since the server fix. We've played MW2. Those games are finding in. MW3, we're going to see how it's looking on here. But today, I also wanted to use a nice little throwback weapon, which I think is kind of underrated. Now, I can understand why it's underrated, because, let's be honest, the ACR was the GOAT assault rifle in this game, the go-to assault rifle that everyone's going to use. However, I want to use the Scar L today. Now, I have been using it. I'm not going to pretend that I haven't been using it. And this thing's really good. Like, I feel this is massively, massively underrated compared to, like, other assault rifles in this game. I feel like nobody uses this thing or doesn't really talk about it. Again, it's not a GOAT tier assault rifle. I'm not going to pretend it is. But it is a good assault rifle, you know? So, we're back on MW3. The last time I was on here, didn't go so well. But anyway, so we're looking at total players online. That's false. There's not 75,000 players online. I wish it would be. Possibly if this comes to Game Pass anytime soon. You know, we're still waiting on that. I say it every video, but we are just waiting on that. Maybe that sort of number will be possible. Who knows? But we've got 8,000 people here in TDM, and there's 15,000 players in total online. So that's a good sign. So we're going to search for a lobby here. Hopefully get into a decent lobby. The problem is we're looking at hackers and stuff. We did get into a game fast here, though, so that's one thing. It's just a case of what type of lobby we're into. And it looks good so far. Yep, looks good to me. Nothing crazy. Oh, we're dying, though. That's not a good sign. We're trying to show off the Scar and make it look good. But, yeah, so back on MW3. Looks good. Last time I was on here, didn't go so well. It was completely hacked. It was bad servers, bad connections. It just wasn't very good. There was a really bad week for old Call of Duty, there was. But we're back on here. Of course, we will play another game after this because we have joined this lobby late. But hopefully pick up a nice two-piece. There we go. See, we'll pick up the two-piece. Hopefully we don't die. It's going for us. Oh, we got lucky there. That person didn't know how to drive that thing. There we go. That's a nice little UAV. Let's get it going. Yeah, the Scar. I wanted to use it. I have been using it a lot whilst leveling up, just because I don't really have any good weapons, to be honest. This is like one of the 2 or 3 good weapons I have. And we got that kill there, but yeah, it's a little bit difficult. The connection's fine, though. I'm noticing the connection is very good here, which is a good sign as well. Don't want to be joining lobbies of bad connections. It's not like the most... It's not like we have a proper proper connection system in this game. Like, you just got the 4 bars, and that could mean anything. I'm pretty sure the max that means... Is it 50 ping? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the ping bars work, like, back in the day. But I'm pretty sure it goes yellow or the 3 bar or whatever when you're on like 100 or so. 100 milliseconds of ping. So it is what it is. The scoreline's 4,650. How is it 4,650? Is that normal? That can't be normal. This is TDM. Score doesn't do that, does it? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, but the scoreline looks a bit crazy. I'm pretty sure it goes up by 100 points. So how... No, let's get shot through a wall. I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's hacking, and I hope that's not the case, but... I don't know, we'll soon find out if someone really is, but, did I just look away and... Oh, okay. They got a kill streak up with them, which is a bit annoying, but, that's not going to help either. That can't time it. We were looking that way for so long, and then, nope. What's going on here? Okay, this was, oh. Okay, we're into connection issue. I can't. Okay, I couldn't click X to get through the kill cam there. Okay, so the connections I said were fine. It's looking like this might be a patchy connection. Of course, no dedicated servers, unfortunately. I'd love it if we got some dedicated servers. Maybe it'd be in the works. I doubt it with Activision, to be honest, but maybe in the works if these games come to Game Pass and, you know, the player bases are strong enough. It'd be hopeful. But of course, these games back in the day didn't have dedicated servers. We had to rely on peer-to-peer connections, and that could be one of 2 ways. Like, for me, if I got host, it'd be fantastic. But it's not. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. You just have to get lucky. And I believe MW3 was actually the worst for this. I believe it used to give host to the worst connection in the lobby on purpose, so that person could play the game. And as you can see, it's definitely affecting our situation here. But, yeah, the scorelines are weird. They're going up by 50. or 100. I don't know what's going on with these score lines here. Okay, the connections are a bit... It says on Model 4 bar, but it definitely... I'm sure you guys have seen this. It's not very consistent. So hopefully whoever is in this lobby leaves, but I doubt it, because if you have host... Let's have a look. Yeah, he was behind me, okay. Oh. He might be cheating. He might be cheating. Okay. I think we have a cheater here. He's actually hiding it, but he's definitely cheating. That looked pretty wild. That looked pretty wild. I think he's trying to hide it. That was a definite, like, one-shot ACR shot. At least that looked like it to me. You guys let me know in the comments down below, but I'm pretty sure this guy's cheating. And the weird thing is he's trying to hide it. And yeah, the scoreline's all messed up. I'm 99% certain this guy's cheating. Which is a shame. So we're going to be backing out of this lobby and trying to find a new lobby, of course. That's kind of what you have to do at the moment with how these old Call of Duties are. It's not as big of an issue in Black Ops 1, I found. It seems to be... MW3 seems to be picking up with hackers, which I'm quite confused at, because I'm pretty sure that it's not actually that easy to get infections. Like, you have to have your own Xbox and do... What's this? XB Online. Okay, there's something dodgy going on here. So, but this is what I'm saying. Like, the hacking situation seems to be the biggest problem at the moment with these old cards. I don't think servers are that much of an issue anymore. I feel like they're pretty normal again. This looks like a normal lobby. I hope. Oh, helps if I spot people on a car. But anyway, yeah, hopefully. I'm just hoping that they do something about this hack situation. It seems to be the worst thing at the moment. Is the hacking situation. We can't really... I knew there was a better. There's like 3 dead bodies there, and I was trying to work out which one was the one. Let's see. This guy's got an ACR behind the car. This is like one of the best head glitches in the game. Really hard head glitch to deal with, but we'll get through there. Hopefully we can pick up a few kills, because right now we haven't got any kills. We'll get an assist, I guess. Yeah, we'll do it eventually. We'll get a couple of kills. I'm sure of it. Eventually. 0 for 3 right now. But I'm not really doing the Scar the justice it deserves. I've been having a blast with this weapon. However, I'm not doing it a great justice right now. This is also my first game on MW3 in quite a while. And it's probably showing a little bit. Again, it was hacked at one point. It still looks like it might be hacked, and quite badly, because it seems like people are actually trying to hide the hacks, which is, I'm going to be honest, is a very weird behavior. You know, everyone knows that people do it. If you're trying to hide the hacks, that's even weirder, because let's be honest, if you get reported in this game for cheating, they're not going to do anything about it. That's the brutal honesty of it. I imagine there's not even actually a service to ban people who are doing the cheats and hacks and that. That's why they do it, of course. And even if there was probably a very easy way to get around that in the modern, in these games, in the modern days now. And there's probably loads of different infections now for people playing with 360s and using, you know, a J-Tide Xbox, etc. Again, we just got to hope this situation improves, but for now, it's kind of, we just have to suffer at the moment and just hope that the game you go on to is okay. And for me, it seems like MW3 is a little bit on the not-so-good side, to be honest. Which is a shame, because this one was the better one out of all the old Call of Duties, I felt. Like, when they all initially came back, you know, like the servers were fixed and everything, this was definitely the best game out of the lot to play. Like MW2, MW3, COD 4, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, you name it. This was the best one to play. However, it seems to have taken a massive decline. There seems to be a lot more hackers. Servers are okay. Like, I don't find anything crazy with the servers. However, you know, the servers did just get fixed for pretty much every Call of Duty. It seems fine anyway. But at the moment we are just... Oh man, we're getting shot from the back, shot from the left, shot from the right. We're not doing a good service to this guy here. This gun is great. I'm just not doing a good showcase of it. As you can see, it packs a punch. It has good damage. I just got to do a lot better than what I'm doing with it right now. And a lot of it right now is trying to predict these spawns. They're a bit all over the place. But then that was MW3 as a whole as well. MW3 didn't have the greatest spawns in the world, let's be honest. As you can see, we've got someone behind us already again. Which is fine. Okay, maybe it's not fine. I don't know how I didn't get that kill. But, yeah, I did like MW3. I still do, to be honest. it's a little bit disheartening coming back on here. And, you know, obviously we ran into the hacker last game, and right now it doesn't seem to be the best game to go back to right now. Still enjoyable, but this is something that I think is going to improve when the Game Pass comes out. That's well, when the Game Pass comes out, when these games come to Game Pass. That's how I feel these games are going to improve. Right now, it feels like the servers are just fixed again, and we're kind of having to deal with whatever we're left with at the moment. And a lot of what we're dealing with at the moment is just hackers. Hackers are here, there, and everywhere at the moment. And again, okay, hopefully I pull host it. If I pull host, I will play another match. I don't know if I pulled host. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to see if you load up first. But I'm sure there'll be a telltale sign of whether we pull host or not. And we'll soon see. If we get a wild kill, that lets you know. So let's see. Can we hit this? I want to do that. I'm hoping in one of these videos I do that. I mean, I did it in Black Ops 1. If you guys haven't seen that, I hit a cross map on Summit. That was pretty wild. That was a decent kill. Hopefully the connection's a little bit better here now. Now that we've got a different host. Okay, we're going to get absolutely grenaded. So we don't have Flat Jacket on, unfortunately. We do have Sleight of Hand, Quick Draw, and Stalker on. 10 and 10. Again, not a great showing. Not a great showing of what we should be trying to showcase, which is the Scar L, of course. Also seeing still, though, a lot of new accounts. Level 4. I'm level 34, of course. Level 2. So if a lot of you guys, you know, whether or not you watch this video, I don't know. But the people obviously watching this video, there's a lot of people still returning to these games. I feel like there's still more and more new people coming to these games. The only thing that's disheartening is obviously with the hacker situation that... Oh, your mic's terrible. This game had a horrible mic situation. And again, as you can see, it looks like we've got some weird like infection here that's telling me to go look at some weird prestige lobby thing or whatever. But we're going to play one more game here. Try and do some justice for this Scar. I haven't done a good job of it so far, to be honest. But this is the first fresh lobby we're going to have, I believe. So, hopefully we can get something going. But, yeah. So, Model Warfare 3. Server situation, fine. You can get on here, play, get into a game, no problem. Hacker situation, a little bit different. It's not the greatest right now. And it does suck a little bit. It does suck. I was enjoying this game the most. I can't say I'm going to play it the most, but I'm seeing a lot of, like, hack lobbies, infections, and stuff like that. And the problem is, I don't know. There's nothing... We haven't had any concrete information from Microsoft or Activision about any of this situation. Like, they've not said anything about the servers being fixed. They've not said anything about older Call of Duties. There's been no information about this. It's just, we've come on here, it started working more, you know, like the matchmaking and stuff, and we're on here playing the game. So, we'll have to see how this develops over time. Of course, again, there's not much, we're not being told much. I'm sure we'll get some information at some point. When that is, we don't know. And of course, at the moment, Activision's main priority is Modern Warfare 3. Like, not this Modern Warfare 3, the actual Modern Warfare 3. Which we could talk about a little bit in this video as well, the Modern Warfare 3 that's coming out later this year. Because it's not a reskin of this game, okay? Before anyone gets confused, the Modern Warfare 3 that we've got coming out later this year is not a reskin of OG Modern Warfare 3. It is quite simply just Modern Warfare 2 2.5. That is modern day Modern Warfare 2. That's kind of the situation we're at. Let's see if we can do that to him. Nope, not going to happen. Oh, I couldn't even get through the window. Having a horrible time here trying to get this Scar, making this Scar look good. But the famous chickens, everyone remembers the chickens. There we go, this guy, got him. Took him out. See if we can do a little bit better here. Is there a guy over there? There was. There was a guy there too. There we go. Right, let's do a little bit better. Let's try and get some streaks going. Let's do this gun some justice. I'm sure some of you guys are tearing your hair out watching me play at the moment. If you have hair, of course. Not trying to offend you bald people, but you know, it's just a phrase. But anyway, let's get in here. Let's get messy and let's get this Scar going, right? Let's get some clips. Get some. Right, I know he's right there. I can't. Come on, they're all going to come through here. They're going to start flooding through here, I'm sure of it. One's below me. I just don't want to get caught out. Didn't do a good job there. I'm hoping one just peeks me here, because I've run out of bullets, which is one thing. I haven't put on Scavenger that maybe I should have. So we're kind of just going to have to... No, unfortunately we got taken out there. So that's the only thing that sucks with my class up here. I don't have Scavenger put on here. I probably should, but I can't remember. It's in the... I can't remember what type I've got on here. But yeah, I probably should be running Scavenger if I want to go on some long streaks with this Scar, of course. But again, half the problem is we're just leveling up as well. I don't even think we have this fully maxed yet. So there might be some attachments that I might want to change. I'm not sure. Not even sure if I have any attachments on it. I'm pretty sure I just have the perks that you used to get. Which is a cool little thing in this game. I did like the little perks you get for your guns, whether it made the gun like flinch less or made it had better range. What else did they have? Rapid fire was an attachment. I'm trying to think what else there was. But there was a cool little thing. Sometimes, you know, it's one of those things where I was like, would you want it in a newer Call of Duty? Of course, we're stuck with at the moment the gunsmith situation with the modern Call of Duties, where, you know, we don't get pick 10 stuff like that anymore. Possibly a pro perks I've heard coming back. That's a rumor at the moment. And with perks in the actual Modern Warfare 3 coming out later this year, it's also going to be like a glove and hat and shoes and whatever system. Not really sure what's actually going on with that, but it sounds interesting. It's just perks, but like, you know, you pick a glove and it does this. It'll like make you reload faster. You pick a shoe, it'll make you run faster. It'll give you unlimited sprint, etc. It's an interesting concept. We'll see how that works. See whether on it, you know, it's good or not. Of course, they like to reinvent the wheel, don't they? With these modern Call of Duties. Sometimes for no reason, to be honest. But we'll see, we'll see. I'm hoping it's a good game, of course. Because at the moment, we have been starved a little bit of good Call of Duties in the past few years. Vanguard, not so great. And then we had MW3, was not a great card. Oh, I botched that so hard. I feel like I need to actually change my sensitivity up a little bit, you know. I feel like I was a little bit too slow, which is weird, because I played on a 2 sensitivity before. Oh, I haven't even said, actually, just to be fair as well. So, guys, if you didn't know, because I like to keep be open and honest with you guys, obviously I do Xbox Elite Series controller, you know, settings and stuff, and talk about how great the Series controller is, which it absolutely is, right? The Elite Series 2 was a fantastic controller, and it served me well. And if you can't tell by the tone I'm talking about here, yes, my Elite Series 2 did bite the dust. 2.5 years. I had to use my warranty, which is why I say it to you guys, right? I will stand by that the Elite Series 2 is a fantastic product, but you need to get a warranty for it. Unfortunately, these Elite Series controllers are not built to last as well as they probably should be. It's something that does lack in the Xbox Series controller, to be honest, and it is a shame, because again, it's a great controller, it has great functionality and stuff. And it's just a great controller for the price point as well of a pro controller compared to other pro controllers and what it can offer and what it can do for you. And the customizability of that controller is absolutely fantastic. But the durability is something left to be desired. And so I have had to replace my Elite Series controller. And it's not even with the Elite Series 2. I do actually have something completely different now. I have the Elite Series Core controller. So if you guys were wondering whether the Elite Series Core controller is like the same, etc., it is actually the same. It is a carbon copy, just you don't get paddles. And, well, yeah, you don't get paddles with it like you would with the Elite Series 2 if you were to normally buy the Elite Series 2. And I think it's better for you guys if you are thinking of getting an Elite Series controller to, obviously, one, you could be using it for these older Call of Duties if you're playing through reverse compatibility, because it does help with the input delay massively. That's why I massively like the like the controller. Oh, okay. Alright, he's gonna... Damn it, I was hoping to kick out that kill. But, yeah, it massively helps with input delay. It helps the controller feel like an old-school 360 controller. It's the closest thing you're going to get without playing on the 360. That guy was always going to be hard-scoping, that wasn't it? I kind of should have known that. But, of course, we're using specific Xbox settings as well, which I did make a video about if you guys want to see that, if you do have your own Elite Series controller. Just so you guys could obviously use those settings and, make your Elite Series controllers feel like Xbox 360 controllers. It's basically the closest thing you're going to get when you're playing through an Xbox One through reverse compatibility. And it works on any console, okay? Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, you name it. You got one of those Xbox One consoles, it'll be fine to use these Xbox Elite controller settings. It doesn't change based off a console. But, yeah, you know the one thing I'm saying, though? I'm not doing as great with the Scar as I should be doing. I really feel like I should have done a lot better with this and got the got a gameplay that I wanted to, like, I felt this game, this gun deserved. But it's just not happening. We're doing a good showcase of, like, some kills. Hey, come on, buddy. I want to go downstairs. Thank you. Just wanted to go downstairs, buddy. But, we're not doing the greatest job in the world. Again, it does pack a punch. It's just not as good as the ACR. That's why a lot of people overlook this gun. But yeah, back to the point. Elite Series core controller that I'm using. Great controller. I actually just took the paddles that I already had with my Elite Series 2 controller and put them on this, and it works flawlessly. It's like having the same controller. The only thing is, it does feel slightly light. Okay, it's a carbon copy, but I feel like the Elite Series core controller is a little bit lighter. It might have some slight differences, but it is a carbon copy of the Elite Series 2. So if I were you guys, I'd get the Elite Series core controller and then buy some third-party paddles, because basically the reason the Elite Series 2 controller costs like 60, well, I think it's 40 to 60 pounds more than the normal Elite Series core is just the little carry bag and the battery thing and the paddles you get and all the thumbsticks. You could just buy third-party paddles and stuff that will work in the controller and be fine. I'd go with them instead. It'll be a lot cheaper. You'll probably get the whole controller on that for about £120 if you find the right paddle and accessory set. But anyway, there it is. Modern Warfare 3. With the SCAR-L. I didn't do the best showcase of the SCAR, if I've got to be honest. But of course, we do these things live. I want to show you the game as raw as possible, whilst also going back and checking these games and seeing how playable they are, because it does seem to change week on week, day by day. Modern Warfare 3, working, kinda. Like, we're searching for games, we can find games quite quickly, which is a lot better than last time. However, the hacker situation is getting a lot worse in this game, which I'm quite surprised at. I'm pretty sure it's not that easy to hack on this game, and it seems to be almost as bad as Black Ops 2. Probably not near as bad as Black Ops 2, but it's definitely getting to the levels of being as bad as Black Ops 2. Black Ops 1 was a lot better experience than playing Modern Warfare 3 here anyway. That's how I'd put it. Hopefully the situation improves. Hopefully it's a case of, like, you know, this starts to die down a little bit, you know. It's quite a scary thing, because when these games come to Game Pass, are we going to have more hackers? Are we going to have more people come on here? Because, of course, they're going to try and sell services, etc. You name it, they'll do all that sort of things. Or try and hack your details, you know, that could happen. And as you can see, we've obviously got some weird hacked thing going across our screen here. So hopefully we're not going to get our classes edited and stuff like that. Again, that's something that can happen. That's also the risk I have when I do make these videos. I know that one of you guys, if you just happen to watch this video and no infections, you just have to see my gamer tag and then boom, you can do whatever on my account. It's a risk I have to take, but I do want to go back on here and play these old school Call of Duties, of course. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe notifications on, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye!